Basically, it was an attempted robbery. Like, me moving too fast, I answered a private number, which should have been a red flag, but I'm so thirsty for the money, I'm just like, all right, fuck it. So, grab my mom minivan, go over there to hit the play. I'm looking through my phone. I look up, gun in my face, dude got a mask on. Give me everything. Shit, I ain't give him nothing because I'm trying to drive. I'm batting the gun on my face. Next thing I know, the gun went off. I drove to the crib. I banged on the door. Then my little sister answered. I'm like, go get mommy. She like, what? I'm like, go get mommy. I just got shot. So I got bipolar disorder as well. And not like the fake black bipolar. Like, I'm diagnosed. So during my first episode, I kind of like flipped out on my girlfriend, and then she noticed that I wasn't acting right, so she called my mom. And once my mom pulled up and seen the state that I was in, she like, nah, this ain't it. And then she ended up tricking me into going to the hospital, which landed me in the psych ward for a week straight. Entrepreneurship is everything to me, and that's because I've been on the other side of it. Entrepreneurship is leverage. Entrepreneurship is legacy. Entrepreneurship is freedom, and I've been the opposite of all three of those. So people get it confused because they think an Instagram reel or a TikTok video or all of this stuff, that's the only form of content, but you've been watching content your entire life. You just don't know it. You can have the best product in the world, but if don't nobody know about it, they can't buy it. So you can have a warehouse of the best stuff, but if you don't have no way to show nobody, then you're not going to sell it. So that's what I feel like content is. What was your favorite cartoon?
To be honest, bro, I ain't really got one.
What's your favorite show growing up?
I mean, more of like the no, yeah.
You was watching Martin and shit.
Hey, that nigga said grown kids.
You was watching Martin,
bro.
Living Single and Living Color, all of that.
Welcome back to another episode of Time is Money Podcast. I'm your host, DJ Billionaire. You know what I'm about to say. Before we get started, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. We ain't got no Facebook yet, but yeah. And once again, make sure you subscribe. Help us get to, I think, 500 subscribers. We need like 189 or something more. But with all that being said, make sure you subscribe. We got a fire guest in the building, man. You probably seen them going viral on Instagram. You probably seen them buzzing up and down your timeline. You probably done seen them at a podcast event. You probably done seen them at a Vest Fest. All that good stuff, man. Listen, we got Keontè Smith, owner of
ODM merchandise. More. What's going on? It's Keontè Smith, the merch king, the one and only, right here on Time is Money Podcast with DJ Billionaire. And this ain't sponsored by Gatorade, but it should be. Cake ass nigga. What's up with you, bro? How you?
Good. If you gonna sit like that, scoot the mic a little further, because you ain't. It's gonna pick you up, bro. All right, regardless. So I'm just.
Gotta be up on it.
Nope. Because if you're gonna have it that far back, then I'll just turn you up. But you cool.
It's Keontè Smith, the merch king, Mr. Mud himself, turn the adversity to prosperity right here with DJ Billionaire. How you, bro?
I'm good, bro. You could have been anywhere in the world, bro, but you here with me, bro. Locked in on Time is Money Podcast, bro.
It was perfect. Like, I really believe in divinity and everything happened when it's supposed to happen, how it's supposed to happen, and the fact that this happened, it's all in the universe, bro. Thank you for having me.
No, for sure. It's crazy because we met at David Shannon podcast event and shit, though. That's crazy. And that wasn't even too long ago. Exactly. When you think about it, you feel me saying that one thing that stood out with you, bro, that I liked it is how you came and networked. You feel me saying? Like, when I come in the room, I scan everything. So I was like, I seen you, but it was like something that he just came over and was like, hey, look, bro, here go my business card, whoop-de-whoop. I'm like, damn, you know, I like that out of, because there's 100 people in this room. You feel what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people just be scared to network and all that. So I say all that to say the power of networking is what brought us here, y'all. And please network with a lot of people more. Just speak to people. You never know what your next neighbor got going on, or somebody standing next to you, what they got going on in life. So just always be kind and speak to people, bro. But with all that being said, how your day going?
Shit, I'm having a fantastic day. I'm driving something fast, Got something pretty with me. Shout out my girl.
For sure.
Life is good. My son taken care of. I ain't in nobody hospital. I ain't in nobody grave.
Facts.
I ain't in nobody jail cell. I'm straight, bro. I ain't got no complaints.
It's crazy because you said that fast thing, bro. I looked out the window. I was going to ask him, like, damn, that's you parked next to me. I got the mirror. You got the Mustang. I'm like, damn. Okay, then. Hey, I know how you feel when you hop in and out that motherfucker.
Bro, you got a Camaro, so I know you go through it all the time.
Yeah,
it's like
for
when
sure.
You drive something fast, everybody want to race. They want to look at you. They want to pull up next to you. Like, bro, let me enjoy my
I'm just trying to go to the store. Like, people just want to race, and I'm like, bro, I'm only going right here, man. Like, it's crazy because I tell people all the time, man, my car, I love my car, bro, and it's worth every dollar I spend on that motherfucker, the car note. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so that's what's up, man.
What that, it's a badge on the side. They got them 3 stripes. What that mean?
That's just letting made in the USA, bro. That's all that shit is, type thing. It ain't nothing special.
I thought it was like a badge.
No,
that's... You learn something new every day, though.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's V6, bro.
You cap.
I swear to God.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't lie to people or nothing. Like, I put some money in that joint. Like, people think it's V8 all the time. I be like, no, it's V6.
But, only people like us know the difference between that anyway.
For sure. Listen, bro. This is a side note, because you're not lying, bro. Females, it be sometimes they be like, oh, you coming in your Hellcat? I be like, what?
My son, he 5. Yusuf, he was like, he got in his first time. He said, Dad, this look like a Lamborghini. Like, it's levels, son.
Talking shit. Oh, so I wish it was. Yeah, it is levels, though. It's coming, though.
Yeah.
For sure. But with all that being said, bro, who is Keontè Smith?
So Keontè Smith, at this time that we're speaking right now, 28 years old. I'm an innovator. I'm a trailblazer. I'm an entrepreneur. Grew up in the suburbs of Cleveland, Ohio. So started off in Cleveland, up the way, Forest Ave area around Buckeye. Then we moved to Shaker. Then we eventually moved to Warrensville, where I stayed for 10 years. Got shot when I was 17 years old. Bounced back from that. It was just a flesh wound. Got wrapped up into the streets, being a street pharmacist, things of that nature. And in 2020, I decided to change my life around and start my business, which is ODM merchandise. And nowadays, not only do I sell clothes, I help other people who got brands bring merchandise for their business. So, like, every business need merch. Like, you ever had a job before? Mm-hmm. Did you have a uniform?
Yep.
That's merchandise. And a lot of people don't know how to put that together. So that's what I help people do.
That's what's up. You just said a lot in a little bit of time, bro. Trying to think where I want to start. Okay, so you help people start a clothing brand like merch. Let's touch on that real quick.
Yes, I either help them start their own clothing brand if they don't have no idea what they're doing, and I got tiers. So I got a vendor list I sell, I got a brand launch blueprint, and I got a done for you production. So I'll start from the top and go down to the bottom. A done for you production is every step for their bulk order, I handle it. So, like, I seek out the manufacturers, make sure that I get your graphic designers, make sure the designs is cool. Every step of the process, I help them with that. Brand launch blueprint, I basically give them the game. You get a strategy call with me. I give you all the tools that I use, but I'm not going to do nothing for you. And then the vendor list is literally just my plugs for people such as yourself that already know what they do and they just need other plugs.
Okay, so let's say somebody out there watching, they don't got nothing, but they got the name for their idea. I mean, the name for their clothing brand. They can just come to you and it's like a done-for-you service. How much that costs?
My done-for-you production is $597 right now. My blueprint, which is if they want to do the work themselves, they just need a little bit of guidance, that's only $197. And then my vendor list is only $30.
Okay, so for pretty much $600.
I handle everything. You have no stress. I check out with you for everything that need to happen. I order your sample, make sure you like it. If you need to be altered, I'll do that for you as well. And I do all the communication with the manufacturer. So all you got to do is pay me and kick your feet up until your order comes.
And then when they ready to place the large order, they got to handle that themselves, though?
No.
So I'm saying, like, who going to pay for the, like, for example.
They ain't going to pay for it.
That's okay. That's
orchestrated.
Okay, got you. So the money got to come from them. Because I was about to say after they get this.
$600 not going to get you no bulk order.
Okay, yeah, that's why I'm like, hold on, bro. Because I know it ranged from a whole bulk order can range from $3,500 to $5,000. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, where does money coming from?
No. You part of the bag. I am the voice.
Got you.
So, yeah.
Okay, so you said another thing, bro. You got shot, bro. What happened? Can you touch on that?
It was a attempted robbery. So I made a song. I used to do music too. I skipped that part of my journey.
Oh no, listen. I got them questions in here.
Yeah, so I made a song called Mud, Sweat, and Tears, breaking down the whole situation. Y'all can find that anywhere y'all can find music. At TAEOUTDAMUDD. That's how you spell Tay Out the Mud. Basically, it was an attempted robbery. Like me moving too fast. I asked her a private number, which should have been a red flag. But I'm so thirsty for the money. I'm just like, all right, fuck it. So, grab my mom minivan, go over there to hit the play.
Wait a minute. I know this episode getting good and getting juicy, but listen, don't forget to subscribe. All you got to do is click that button right there. I don't know why you making this so complicated. Now let's get back to the episode.
Looking through my phone, trying to change the song, because I see him standing in the street, but I pull up. I'm going through my phone trying to check the song. Somebody snatched the door open, so, I'm thinking he's just getting in. I look up, it's a in my face, dude got a mask on, all type of shit. So I'm trying to swerve, and thinking I can pull off fast enough for him to just fall out the car. But he didn't. So, he give me everything. And shit, I ain't give him nothing because I'm trying to drive. I'm batting the gun on my face. And then next thing I know, the went off. Dude hopped out. I think he got scared because I was driving so crazy because I kind of hit a corner. At first, I was about to hop out, so I'd have hit my goddamn door on the fire extinguisher, which was God, because what the fuck? If somebody hop in, how the hell you gonna hop out? What the hell that's gonna do? You still got the gun. And he got the car. So, that was God. But, yeah, it was just a flesh wound. I was back at work in 2 weeks, but I was just moving too fast, doing something I ain't had no business doing.
So let me ask you, he hopped in on the passenger side? So he was still in the whip with you while you trying to...
Yes.
Damn.
He shot me and then he hopped out.
So he ain't
I was right around the corner from my house, so I drove to the crib, and then I banged on the door, and then my little sister answered. I'm like, go get mommy. She like, what? I'm like, go get mommy. I just got shot. She said, what? I said, I just got shot. She didn't believe me because I was so calm. You feel me? But I'm like, shit, I just seen the movies and the Law and Orders. Like, you ain't supposed to panic. You feel me? So that was that.
Bro, did you say the Law and Order?
Bro, you know these shows when somebody in the back seat, they bleeding out and they be like, stay with me. Hey, you gotta talk to me. Hey, what time is it? Just anything to keep you calm and keep you aware of the situation. You feel me? And I'm shot in my leg, so I'm just like, I can't be just you feel me? I'm just like, go get mommy. We gotta go to the hospital.
Type shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Are you like the jokester in your family? Like, do you play around a lot? Like,
I play all day, bro.
Okay, because I was about to say, it seemed like your sister probably thought you was playing too at the same time.
Yeah, yup.
Damn, so mom come downstairs, and what was her reaction?
What the fuck? What
the fuck? Black moms, they tend to want to cuss you out before
She was focused on the mission, you feel me? Like, she like, all right, we gonna go to the hospital, but like, what the fuck?
She still want to know what happened.
Yeah, that's the scariest thing in the world, bro. You got kids?
Nah.
Okay, but yeah, like your kid come to the door saying they got shot. So you not thinking of how severe it is. You automatically thinking I can't lose my baby. You feel me? And then furthermore, how the fuck you get shot? You said you was going to the store.
Yeah, hey. So let me ask you, your mom must have didn't know the lifestyle you was living?
I don't think she did. Mamas always know, but I feel like she turned a blind eye to a lot of stuff I was doing because I graduated early. So I graduated in June at 17, a year early, and then I got shot September 23rd, 2015. So I was doing so good in school. I always been a positive role model for my siblings. So I feel like a lot of stuff I did outside, she was turning a blind eye to it because I did everything she asked me to do. You tell me bring you a diploma back, I brought you a diploma back. I don't got girls in and out your house. I'm not going to jail repeatedly. Like, you don't know what I'm doing when I leave this house. You just know, I'm your baby boy. So it's like
type shit. So let me ask you, bro, where you grow up at and how was it for you growing up?
I grew up in Warrensville Heights, and it's a really unique story because And it's a really unique story because my whole life been about duality. So it's like extreme highs and extreme lows. But I was going through a low and a high at the same time. So like in Warrensville, when I first moved there, my mom was a nurse, so she'd work all the time, and I watch my siblings. So it's kind of like a silver spoon situation. Like I remember I was getting allowance, all type of stuff like that, and it's not a rough environment for real, for real. Like we stayed on the edge of Shaker and Warrensville, so it wasn't that rough. But the stuff that I was into, when I turned 15 years old, my mom got diagnosed with degenerative bone disorder. So she went from working 60, 70 hours a week to being on a fixed income with Social Security. And that impacted the whole house. So I went from seeing a silver spoon, we get whatever we want, and we get whatever we need and some of what we want, to damn, it's a drought around this bitch. Like I can't get the shoes that I want, I can't get the clothes that I want. And that led to me eventually getting into the streets and doing all the things that I was doing. But I had a great childhood, though. Like, my mama did whatever she could to make sure things was provided for. Like, 3 kids, same dad, but he not there because he working all the time. They not together. So I seen my mama hustle to make sure we had a better life. And that's what we did. I had a great childhood.
That's what's up. Okay, so do you remember your first hustle?
So I was in 9th grade. Okay, before that, my cousin, she put me on. She used to always come in having money, and I asked her, like, how you get all this money? She was like, I'm selling candy. I thought she was joking, you feel me? But she was really selling candy. So I go out there with her one day, and she had the whole hustle, like planned out, mapped out. Like, hey, we're going to go to these bowling alleys. We're going to go to these stores. We're grabbing the candy for like $1 a pop. But we selling it for $5 each. Talking about it's for our school. So we was getting off. Like, that shit better than dope money. Imagine every dollar you invest turned into 5. Like, that's an unheard of hustle. Yeah, so that was my first hustle.
That's what's up. That's crazy because you saying it was for the school, bro. That's why I don't really be trusting them little kids. Now that be talking about, oh, this for this and that. Like, I still get, but I'll be like, bro, I know you cap, because why ain't no adult or somebody out here supervision? You feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all just out here by yourself. Like, I kind of respect the water boys more than them. Yeah. I promise you I do, because the water boys, at least they providing a service. Like, it be hot outside. Like, let me get that water, that Gatorade. Like, but the people that's, they really finessing it when you think about it. It's for my school football, and it's like, okay.
I'm so jaded. I don't trust nothing. I don't donate at the checkout or none of that. My girl just got mad at me because we ride through Columbus, and there was this lady that had a sign up that said need money for weed. And I was damn near turned around. I was going to give her some bread because I usually don't donate to, like, homeless or crackheads, but it's like she keeping it a bean.
Yeah, I would have gave her some money too, bro. I would have definitely gave her some money.
I keep not respect that.
Because she honest.
Yeah.
That's crazy, because, like you said, some people tell me I'm trying to get something to eat, then you buy them something to eat. They don't even want the food, but I respect if you say I'm trying to get some weed. Like, shit, I might give you $1,000 right here.
You know my favorite, like that's becoming popular?
What?
Hey, man, I'm stranded. I need to get some money to get on the bus to go back across town. Woody whoop. And it was an elaborate scam, too, I heard about. It'll be a baby in the car, and they'll just post up next to the gas pump, like, hey, I need money for gas. I just ran out of gas, my baby in the car, woo, woo, woo. It's like, yeah.
I ain't heard that last one, but people definitely just hit me when I ran out of gas. You know what I do? I need some change. I give your ass some change. We're going to get some coins. For sure, because that's what you need to get on the bus. You don't need no $5 or nothing like that. Mm-hmm. But, damn, bro. So with all that being said, your first hustle was selling candy. What made you start a clothing brand?
So, like I said, in 2020, I started doing music. And the reason I started doing music was my cousin, Maine, died in 2017. This was one of my favorite cousins. He always, he was a man's man, even though he was a young man. Like, everybody who know Maine is like, he a hustler, he a go-getter, always the life of the party, always charismatic, took care of his family, took care of his son, just real stand-up dude. And after he died, he did a lot of content and a lot of music before he died. So it's like, at that point, I'm just like, damn, I can't never see my cousin again, but if I want to access him, I can hear his voice through his music or watch his YouTube videos that he used to make, and I wanted that same effect. So when I started music, it was about immortality. So as I'm doing music, I see people rocking with the music, and I'm like, damn, I need to give these people something that that could be a piece of me. Because I started off being selfish, honestly. Like I started the music, then I'm like, damn, I need something to, like, I need a brand. So I started Out the Mud, which was main Instagram name, and he taught me what the Out the Mud lifestyle meant. And then once I started putting the Out the Mud logos on my clothes, people start asking me, what is that? Where you get that from? What is that? Where you get that from? And then I finally just had a light bulb moment, like, damn, I need to start selling this shit if everybody like it. So that's how I got to start my clothing brand.
Okay, so what do the 6 represent? Because I see it's on like most of your merch.
That's my favorite number. So if you look up 6, it's the first perfect number. So when I say perfect number, that means everything that is a multiple of it is the sum of it as well. So if you want to get 6, you do 2 times 3. But if you do 3 plus 2 plus 1, it's still 6. So it's like, it's one of them numbers that always show up in my life. Like it showed me a lot of luck, a lot of faith. Like every time I think something was going bad or I just needed some type of direction from the universe, I see the number 6. So it's my favorite number.
Are you like one of them people that like always catch like the time when it's 333, 11 type of thing?
Me and my girl do that too. Like 11:11, 2:22, 3:33, all of that type stuff. But I'm half with the spiritual shit because I'm very spiritual. I think some of that should be bullshit. Like I'm not letting no girl that collect crystals tell me what the fuck my month about to go. Like,
So wait, you don't fuck with the chakras and the crystals?
I do to a certain extent.
But you saying like the people that's just like heavy into
I don't
it,
trust
like
humans. So like I trust the information. I don't trust humans.
I got you.
think people be bullshit.
Always trying to get over.
Or just whatever. It's weirdos out here. You feel me? You'll get fucked up following behind some weirdos if you don't pay attention.
Nah, for sure. So, hold on. All right, so what do you think of 666?
I know it's represented as satanic. I stay away from it because I kind of believe it's bad luck. Like, I don't ever put 666s anywhere. But from what I've heard, it's devilish or satanic, but I don't take that on because that shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
Type thing. Because I know they was saying, like, the 6 and the 9, one represent, like, spiritual going up and then one represent going down. But I don't know because we ain't even gonna get all into that. But I just
never
had
heard that either.
No, for sure. That's what they say. Like if you look it up, like one of them is good and like one bad. Like one spiral up and then one spiral down type of thing. So
I love that type of stuff though. Like everything in my life is about duality. So like whether it's dark and light, good and bad, like just all of that type of stuff, it intrigued me. Like even down to my tattoos. Like I got a arm that everything just symmetrical. Like that polarity. That's what I love. I love shit like that.
Okay, so what do you believe in like the 7 chakras and stuff? Like do you rock with that or like?
Yes, I believe it because like once I was in tune with it and seeing which level represent each one, I do believe it, but it's too much for me to remember.
Gotcha. Okay, so let me ask you another question before we move on. Would you consider yourself more spiritual than like religious?
Yeah, I'm not religious at all.
Okay, gotcha.
I ain't let no book tell me how to live my life, and I know I was raised like I wasn't raised in the church, but my grandfather and people in my family took me to church a lot, so it is a lot of good principles there. But as far as religion itself, I don't believe in that. But I do believe in God and a higher power, though.
Nah, for sure. That's facts. Okay, so let me ask you another one. How is fatherhood, bruh?
Fatherhood is almost indescribable. Like it's a level of difficulty, but it's so rewarding. So it's like my son, 2 years old, he just turned 2, and I adopted his big brother as well. But it's just like my son was born in Daytona Beach, Florida, but he stayed up here in Cleveland now. But like my first time holding him, it was just like, and I always hear people talk about it in the movies and like, you will understand when you get there, you will understand when you get there, but it truly is a feeling that is unmatched because you got this thing in your hand and it's like a ball of Play-Doh. Like this baby is gonna be a man one day, and the type of man that he becomes is primarily based on the actions that I take during his upbringing. So it's like just to see myself and see certain ways that he have, that I have, certain traits that he take on that I have as well is just mind blowing. And that shit he get from the other half too is mind blowing as well. So fatherhood it's amazing, bro. It's rewarding. I'll say that.
Okay, so because this was a 2-part question. The other part is, how has it changed your life?
Fatherhood made me think long term. Fatherhood made me more responsible. So before I let my views on the world dictate how I move. So if I wanted to do something, I was going to do it regardless of how anybody else felt about it. But now before I do stuff, I think how this going to affect my son. And as far as down to everything, like budgeting, how I act at work, all of this type of stuff. Because before it's like, fuck this job, I don't need this job. But now it's just like, am I going to let however I'm feeling right now stop me from feeding my son?
Okay, so, I got one. What you think of college, bruh?
I almost said fuck college.
I know, I heard it.
Yeah.
You're sitting on the couch, you're watching TV, and your life is passing you by, and you're thinking, maybe I'll get my credit fixed next month. Maybe I'll get my credit fixed next year. No, do it right now. We will work with you after work, before income tax season, after income tax season, before you get paid, after you get paid. We out to help. You spend all day on the phone anyhow. How about you pick up the phone, make a call, or shoot us a DM? Matter of fact, just comment credit under this video if you're ready to change your life. Why are you making it hard? It's that simple. Let's go.
College is a scam to me. And I'm speaking from the outside looking in because I've never been to college. But from my understanding, you pay these people however many thousands for the knowledge to go and hopefully get a job within your field of study. And not only that, they putting you behind because they'll give you $40,000, $60,000, however what you're going to school for. They'll give you that money, but they won't give you a loan to go start a business and go bump your head yourself. So you sitting up in here listening to an instructor tell you how to start a business or how to do this and how to do that, but you're not even in the field. You here with me every day. You teaching me. So how the hell you know? So I think college is a scam. Fuck college. You don't need college.
Hey, yo, I'm sorry, that ain't funny, but I feel you, bro, because, look, I tried the college thing, bro, like, and I seen it, like, full hand, like, this shit is a scam, bro. Like, I did, like, 2 years, 1 year financial aid, then the second year, I actually paid out of pocket, bro, like, and that's how serious I was, and I was like, wait a minute, why am I doing this?
What'd
like,
you go for?
It was electrical engineering, bro. Some shit I don't even know to this day I don't even know what the fuck that is, bro. Like, I just picked something because it sounded good and I was trying to impress my parents, bro. And I started realizing, like, we got to stop doing that. People be prescribing stuff on people. You feel me? Saying like, oh, your grandma or your mama be like, go to school to do this. And they be like, that ain't what the child really want to do. You feel me? Saying you be trying to chase. They be trying to have you relive their life or something like that. And it's like, bro, once I realized, like, this ain't what I want to do. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Mm-hmm. I mean, I dropped out, bro, and that's when I just went, like, full-fledged with entrepreneurship, bro, because, like I said, and then I'm thinking, like, well, I never took a business class or nothing like that. It was just a waste of time, bro, to be honest with you. And then I ain't like the way the professors used to talk to me. Like,
greasy.
Yeah, like, I'm talking about I'll be late 5 minutes. She acting like I done held the whole class up, and I'm just like, lady, you drawing more attention on me is holding up the class. Like, let me come in, get my paper, and sit down and keep it moving. But yeah, man, that's crazy.
I'm going to go backward and then I'm going to go forward.
Go ahead.
Because it's two things I feel like college is good for. To be a doctor or to be a lawyer. Because I don't want nobody practicing on me that ain't been to school for 10 years. And I don't want nobody representing me that ain't been through no strenuous examinations and all of this type of stuff. I will say that's good for that. But in the same, I'm going to go forward by saying that most other things in the real world, you can either go through an apprenticeship for, which is something that I tried before, low voltage electricity, and you work, but you go to class 1 day a week. I feel like that's way more practical for them to not only pay you for what you're doing, but you get to learn hands-on to even see if this is what you want to do. I know so many people get that degree, and then find out this ain't even what the hell I want to do. Now that I'm in a real field. So, like, we got access to too many mentorships and apprenticeships to still be stuck in the same cycle that they was on in the 1960s and 70s and shit like that.
And to piggyback off what you said, bro, you're not lying, because you got people that spend like 4, 5, they whole life in college, and then they come out in debt, $250,000 in debt. I seen it firsthand. My first job was Mark's, man, and this lady used to always act like she was just a shit to me. I got a degree and I don't need this job, and then I just had to like, obviously you do, because that degree ain't working. You feel what I'm saying? Because what are you doing here with us? Stop trying to pop your shit because you here with us. This is my first job. Like, you older than me. You got kids, so it's like this is your lifestyle, my baby. Like, and that's when I realized, I'm like, dang, you went to school for that many years and you can't even get a job for what you went to school for. Bro. So why did you go to school for that? Just to say you got the knowledge?
Bro, and what that get you?
Nothing, because it's just going to be stuck in your head. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just...
It's crazy, bro.
See, this is why I started Time is Money, bro, to have these type of conversations, bro, because these are conversations I'll be having by myself, man. Yeah. I swear, and they be driving me crazy because I know I ain't tripping.
You ain't alone, bro. I'll be asking myself that shit all the time. Like, and that's when my life started... I really started to enjoy my life because I spent so much time trying to do the right thing or what I feel like, you know, people, like I was looking for validation at one point. But once I start questioning what was going on and stopped giving a damn what people thought, my whole paradigm changed because I was going from trying to fit in, don't you know when you were a kid, you got the blocks and you got the circle, the triangle, and the square?
Yep.
And you trying to put the block in there? Nigga, I'm a hexagon, octagon, some shit like that. So I'm trying to compare myself to these metrics that's set by regular people or followers or white sheep, and I'm a black one. So it's like once I start questioning what's going on and why is that like that? Because most of the stuff that we believe come from somebody telling us it's that. So it's like, that's what I'm gonna say. Fuck society and their rules. Do what the hell you want to do.
Okay, let me ask you, because you said, all right, so at what age and what point you stopped, like, giving a fuck, bro? Like, you know what, I'm going to just do whatever, make me happy type shit, and I don't give a fuck what y'all think.
It was like 25. It was 25, and I distinctly remember because I got bipolar disorder as well, and not like the fake black bipolar, like I'm diagnosed. But my last episode was in 2023. I had ran into a couple dollars, and I had it in my head that I was going to just have what I called the best day ever. So I called up everybody that was around me, said, we getting this telly. I need a rental. We about to get big bag. We about to get all of this, everything on me. We about to have a function. You feel me? And that was the beginning of the episode, and couldn't nobody else really tell that I was going into a manic state because everything was going so good. So we got bottles, we got tree, everything. I done brought the studio to the hotel room, everything, and then we get kicked out for smoking weed. So this turned into a spiral of a weekend all the way up until I ended up in the psych ward for a couple of days. So while I'm in this manic state, I'm giving away money, I'm buying people shit, food on me, tree on me, liquor on me. I'm cash shopping people, all type of shit. You feel me? Get out the hospital. I'm trying to ask for some bread from the same people that I was just trying to have the best day ever with, and people basically giving me a cold shoulder. You feel me? Now, part of it I attribute to people not knowing how to handle somebody that's in a manic state, but it's like, damn, I was just trying to look out for you with my money, and then now I need a couple dollars, and you not even there for me. So that situation made me realize everybody that I was living to please and impress, I'm not going to say they don't give a fuck, but they're not responsible for the way that I feel. They're not responsible if I run out of something. They're not responsible for my pleasure and my happiness. And once I came up out of that depression, yeah, I'm like, fuck everybody. If it don't make me happy, I'm not doing it.
Okay, so, because you said bipolar, can we touch on that real quick, bro?
Yeah.
Okay, so prior to that, you didn't know that you was bipolar or nothing like that. Okay, so how did y'all know? Like, what was like the first sign or like?
Okay, I'm gonna take that back because I did know, but I didn't know the severity of it because I had an episode when I was 20, and my last one was 25. So during my first episode, I kind of like flipped out on my girlfriend, and then she noticed that I wasn't acting right, so she called my mom. And then once my mom pulled up and seen the state that I was in, she like, nah, this ain't it. And then she ended up tricking me into going to the hospital, which landed me in the psych ward for a week straight. So that was the first signs of it, and that's when I was diagnosed with the bipolar. And then, like I said, the last situation ended me up in the same situation. So,
what's that like in the psych ward, bro? Because I heard like the shower only run for a certain amount. Like it's just no windows or something. They were saying like
no, they got good cheeseburgers in the psych ward. They feed you whatever you want. Shout out Cleveland. But it's basically like, you ain't never been to jail, have you?
Nah.
Okay, how can I put it? So basically a psych ward is just, you in a unit, it's probably between 10 and 20 people that's all dealing with some type of other mental health. They feed you 3 times a day. You can shower whenever you want to. You just got to have somebody, bring you towels, clothes, and all that type of stuff. But you basically just, it's
So wait, you in like a hospital room?
No, a hospital unit. So you got your own hospital room that you in, but it's like, it's this closed off unit. Probably, like I said, if it's 10 or 20 people, they probably got like 10 bedrooms on this unit. You can't get out of none of the exits because you need the badge from security to get through the exits. They got staff watching you. They got one security guard out there, and then they got, the nurses and stuff in this protected, like glass. Like if you was going to, I'm gonna say check cash in place or something like that. And you just mobbing. Like you watch TV, you do whatever you want to do, take a nap, whatever.
You can come in and out your room whenever you want and stuff?
You come in and out your room. You ain't coming in and out this unit, though. You can't walk off into other places of the hospital. It's just like jail. It's just like jail.
Okay, so do they, when it's time for you to leave, like, do they evaluate you again to make sure you're cool?
And you can't leave until they say you cool.
And how that work? Like, what they action, what they doing, bro?
Like going to a parole hearing or some shit. They ask you a bunch of questions to see how you answer. They prescribe you your medicine. They make sure that you take your medicine. And then they come follow up with you a couple days later and evaluate your answers. If you don't get them the answers that they want, your ass going to stay in there a little longer.
Damn. Have you ever had to stay in there a little longer?
It was a couple days.
Okay.
But that's because I didn't understand what was going on. So instead of me understanding the process, be like, hey, you need to do this to get out of here, I wanted to get a motherfuckers a piece of my mind.
Type shit.
I wanted to take that too.
They like, yeah, he ain't ready.
We're not letting you back in society like this, bro.
But you know it's crazy, bro.
Doctor.
You live and you learn, bro, at the end of the day. Because your situation, you ever seen that interview with Gucci Mane and his wife when he was on, I want to say, The Breakfast Club?
I related to that interview so much.
That's where I was getting, because when you said you was giving and doing, like Gucci was going through that same stuff.
Shout out to Gucci, because I don't like what you just did. But shout out to him for that interview, because everything that I couldn't articulate, he said. And I went through that exact thing. I just didn't have, the systems and the things that he had available to give away, but I went through that same exact thing. Go watch that Breakfast Club interview with Gucci. Just don't listen to the last song he made. That shit was trash.
Damn, were you talking about the
shiesty shit? Come on,
Crash Dummy and shit?
Yes, bro.
All right, not to get too much off topic. How you feel about that situation?
Well, I've been bamboozled, led astray.
You and the whole world, bro.
Led astray. Gucci got interviews saying, I never tell on no nigga. This is not what we do. Fuck rats, kill the snitch. We've been listening to these lyrics for 20 years. And then shit hit the fan, and you gonna tell? And then you gonna put on a song? You gonna tell him twice?
He told the whole situation pretty much.
You was doing the same thing to niggas. What if somebody told on you when you was out here robbing, stealing, killing, drug dealing? We been led astray.
Wait a minute. I know this episode getting good, but listen. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. That way you stay locked in and stay updated on when we dropping new content. Other than that, now let's get back to the episode. Do you feel Jeezy more realer than Gucci?
Fuck, man. Fuck. I know my uncle gonna see this. And prior to the situation, we used to always go back and forth about this because he a diehard Jeezy fan. He was really outside when Trapper died, was heavy in the street, so I was a little bit after that. So we used to always go back and forth about this. But yes, Jeezy is realer than Gucci.
What's your uncle name, bro?
His name Armand. They call him Ace. He a light-skinned nigga.
Shout out to Ace. Hey, listen. You know something, because I know something. For real. Like, hey, because when he see this, he going to be like, yes, I finally got the answer out of him. So, yeah, hey, listen, I had him say it on Time Is Money, man. He admit the truth, though. But that's crazy. It's like all these years now, it's like niggas starting to see. And it's like, okay, let me ask you, do you feel like social media play a role in that?
Yes, because you got to think of why, like, okay, you remember they verses?
Yeah.
That's something I was big about because, you know, I'm messaging my uncle like, yeah, nigga, your favorite rapper ain't gonna do shit. He up there getting his buttons pressed, woody whoop. And he was being a man. Like, there's no reason to escalate the situation. We've been beefing for 20 years. We both grown-ass men in our 40s, almost 50s now. Like, ain't no reason for no smoke to be in the air. You feel me? So everybody thought Jeezy was pussy. But here we are years later. You more pussy than the man that you marked out because, okay, now we got to question everything you done did. So say Jeezy did get into it at the verses. Was you going to tell him then after you shot him? Like, bro, once you tell everything you ever
it
done,
just go out the window,
yes,
though.
Bro. Yes, bro. Fuck.
That shit really bother you, though.
Yes. Because that's, bro, you got to think, bro. That was like my introduction to like real rap or like trap music, I should say. Like, that was my introduction. Like, I remember going to my auntie house as a kid, and my mom ran a strict program, so it's like she ain't do none of that bullshit. Like she listened to gangster shit for the most part, but like as far as like really being a part of it, like my mom ain't play that shit. So I used to get my shit off when I went to my auntie house. You feel me? And that's what they was listening to over there. Like that was my introduction. So it's like my evolution. I always looked up to him. You feel me? Like Gucci can't do no wrong. Get money, fuck hoes. He hoeing y'all. Don't nobody want no static with him. Like, that was always, like, you know, a street guy, a trap guy. You feel me? And it's like, nigga.
Yeah, man.
Your name Roderick.
That shit crazy, bro. Like, social media can really make and break situations. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you see how they tried to do Big Meech and shit. Like, so, damn, bro.
He ain't did nothing to nobody.
At all.
But you ride with the ops, you got to stand on that, though.
I mean, yeah, but, like, I'm more of a, like, they beef is they beef, you feel what I'm saying? But other than that, like, he ain't do no clown shit on social media and nothing like that, like, if you ask me. Now, let me ask you something, bro, because we both in the lane of entrepreneurship. So, how important is entrepreneurship to you?
Entrepreneurship is everything to me, and that's because I've been on the other side of it. Entrepreneurship is leverage. Entrepreneurship is legacy. Entrepreneurship is freedom, and I've been the opposite of all three of those. Starting off at minimum wage, working at McDonald's, I ain't had no leverage. I ain't had no freedom. I didn't have no say-so in what was going on in my life. So I feel like embracing entrepreneurship is important for everybody. Even if you're not directly an entrepreneur, you can still be an investor. You can still be a silent partner. You can still have all of these things, because if you really think about it, we got access to a lot of stuff, but the owners is the real bosses. The owners is the real playmakers. Like, what good is it to me to have 5 stores open and I'm paying rent at 5 stores? Who eating more, me or the person that owns these buildings?
You asking me, or you just saying in general?
I'm asking you.
The person that you said you got 5 stores,
but I'm paying rent at each one. Who really eating, me or the person that's owning the buildings?
I mean, it depends on how much money you bringing in per month.
You right about that.
You feel what I'm saying? Because this person getting that set amount every month. So your business can go up and down. You can make $5K, the rent could be $1,500.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So it all depends, though.
Right. But who got leverage, though?
The landlord.
Exactly.
Because he could kick you out at any moment, type of thing.
That's my point. Yeah.
All right. I see you, bro. You heavy on shooting content, bro. Yeah. How important you think shooting content is? Let people know, because there's a lot of people out here, bro, that just think they gonna make it without no content or no promotion and nothing.
Let me see if you could. Let me see if you can do this. The convenience stores of
Speedway.
And where we hear that from?
Shit, TV, radio, and everything.
Commercials, right?
For sure.
We've been watching content all our life. We just don't know it. What was your favorite cartoon?
To be honest, bro, I ain't really got one.
What's your favorite show growing
I mean, more of like the no, yeah.
You was watching Martin and shit.
Hey, that nigga said grown kids.
You was watching Martin, living single and living color, all of that.
Hey, hold on. Bro, that shit was mad funny, though, because I know what you mean. You got kids and you got niggas that just was grown as a kid.
What you used to watch, bro?
I was in the middle. Like, I was outside, but I never had a favorite TV show, bro. I mean, like, cartoon. I was more like Nickelodeon type of 90s cartoons. Cat Dog, Hey Arnold, Doug. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that type of shit.
That's all content. So people get it confused because they think Instagram reel or a TikTok video or all of this stuff, that's the only form of content. But you've been watching content your entire life. You just don't know it. And I feel like it's important for people to make their own content, because that's your own footprint. That's your own characterization of how you see the world. You can have the best product in the world, but if don't nobody know about it, they can't buy it. So you can have a warehouse of the best stuff, but if you don't have no way to show nobody, then you're not going to sell it. So that's what I feel like content is. It's just putting the spotlight on what you want to put a spotlight on. And further than that, it's immortality for me. So like I said, the reason I started music is because, you know, at the end of this voyage, hopefully it's 80 years down the line, my people can look at my content and be like, damn, I ain't got to listen to these stories about my father or my cousin or my granddad because he said it himself. Mm-hmm. Like, this his content. Like, I can look at this him. Feel me? Ain't nobody else got to speak for me, because you can look at my content and see what's going on.
Let me ask you, do you struggle with creating content?
Yes.
What struggles do you have the most?
It's just what to talk about, because when I make content, I don't want to feel like I'm selling somebody something every single time, you feel me? And a lot of my content is prosperity content or like uplifting, motivational content, but the reason it's a struggle is because I'm still making it in my real life, you feel me? So it's like, I see people all day saying motivational shit, but what are you doing in your real life? And I'm not a pocket watcher. I'm more like a asset assessor. That's what I'm gonna call it, because it sounds better than that. But it's like, these people can tell when you faking, bro.
Yep.
These people can tell where you at on the totem pole, and how I see myself, how I want the rest of the world to see me. Not always the same thing. So, you feel me? You still got to sell it, though. That ain't no reason not to make content. So, I struggle with content because I'm still dealing with real life while still trying to talk to my audience.
Ooh, okay. What about the editing side, though?
That's, man, shout out to the editors in the world. Shout out to the clippers. Shout out everybody that edit content, because that shit is not easy. And I'm not a perfectionist by far, but I do know what quality is and what quality is supposed to be. So it is countless hours of editing that people don't see behind the scenes because they only see the finished product. So I got a video editor now, but at a point in time, I didn't, and it's a big difference.
Do you shoot all your content yourself, or you got like a videographer?
Or
do you just got somebody that be with you just holding the camera type of thing?
I got, it depends on where I'm at. I do got videographers or photographers that I contract when I absolutely need them. But a lot of times, my ideas be spur of the moment, so it either be me or whoever close to me, like my girl, my brother, whoever around. So I do got videographers and photographers, but 80% of the time it's just me.
Okay, I got a few more questions before we get out of here, bro.
Oh, you good?
I ain't gonna hold you up too long. Credit. Let's touch on credit, bro. How important you think it is for people to have good credit and just take their credit serious?
It is super important because I'd rather have and not need than need and not have. So a lot of people, we was raised to be scared of credit. Don't get that credit card. Don't go messing with the people. But what credit is, it is leverage. And I did not understand that until I got older. So you can't get no rental car without credit. If you going to stay in certain places, they looking at your credit score. It's even some jobs that won't let you work for them if your credit score is not together. But a lot of people don't understand why. Credit is important because that's your character. So to break it down in layman's terms, if Lil Ricky come to me for a loan, but I just spoke to James, I just spoke to Tom, I just spoke to Nick, and Ricky ran off on all three of them, Ricky not about to see my pay, so you can run off on me. And people don't understand that's what you look like to these banks.
Yep.
And these financiers. They looking at your credit. What kind of person is this? Is this the kind of person that stand on what they say they gonna do? Or is this the person that say they gonna do one thing and then do another? That's what your credit represents. So it's important for everybody to have good credit because your credit speak for you before you get there. They don't got time to sit down and interview you like DJ Billionaire and be like, well, what have you done with this person? What have you? No. We gonna get the cold hard facts and say, nigga, July 25th, you agreed to this loan, and in August, you stop paying on that shit. You not getting none of my scrape, Skrilla, scratch, money, moolah, munyon, feta chicken. It's slow. Go pay them people that you still owe.
Hey, bro. I'm sorry, but bro, you is exciting, bro. Like the energy you provide, cause bro, what you saying is facts, man. You just like said in an entertaining way, but you still saying some shit because I'm gonna use that as a drop in the clip, bro. Because people, bro, I do credit all day, and you be surprised, bro. People would get a car like you said, July 1st, August. How you default on it? And I'd be like, damn, that was only 2 months, like type of thing. And then they be wanting me to come fix. And I'd be like, bro, you should just paid your debt. Don't try to rush me.
Bro. Yeah,
like,
come on,
you
bro.
was patient when your credit was fucked up, so be patient when I'm fixing it.
Exactly. I didn't even know you do that too. I gotta tap in.
No, for sure. That's definitely what I do, bro. That's DJing, credit repair, and then this is my main focus, bro. Like, but credit repair consumes so much of my day, bro. That's why I'm trying to get back to doing podcasts.
You stepped into funding?
That's what I'm about to get into next. That's why I'm trying to transition out of that to funding because I want to just pass this down to somebody else and just do funding because them people be so annoying,
or just
bro.
partner with another credit repair.
That's something like that. I'm going to probably do something like that, but I want to work on just funding, bro. I want to get to the bag and keep it moving.
I want to get there too. That's
so we'll definitely talk, at the end of this. And before we get out of here, I also want to say congratulations on hitting 1K, bro.
Thank you.
For sure.
Thank you. We hit 1K followers on Instagram, odm.merch. Instagram don't let you go live now unless you got 1,000 followers.
See, I ain't know that.
Yeah, so you gotta have 1,000 followers to go live. So that was very important for me because I want to reach out to my audience and stuff like that. And like I said, I've been doing clothes for 6 years, but my consistency wasn't always there. So I could have got there a lot quicker, but it don't matter. I got there. So thank you for that, bro.
Absolutely, and let the people know we know what you got going. You got the 50% off, right?
Yep. For the next week, by the time y'all see this, the sale will probably be gone. But still go in there. DM me if you want a discount code at Tay Out the Mud. But I got my brand launch blueprint, which we explained in the beginning. If you are a brand owner and you need somebody to hold your hand through the process, or you just need a little direction, even if you just need manufacturers and how to talk to them, that's my brand launch blueprint. Then I got the Done For You production where I take all the stress away from you if you're a brand owner. Even if you're a business owner, you don't even sell clothes. If you just need uniforms for your staff, I do that as well. And then I also got a vendor list that I sell with all of my trusted manufacturers and graphic designers. So that's what I got.
Wait a minute. I know this episode getting good and getting juicy, but listen, don't forget to subscribe. All you got to do is click that button right there. I don't know why you making this so complicated. Now let's get back to the episode. That's crazy though. But before we get out of here, once again, like I said, I got 2 more questions for you, bruh. It's a 2-part question. What you got coming up next, and where you see yourself in the next 5 years?
So I just got a lot of repetition, a lot of reps to put in. So I'm selling clothes, odmmerch.net, of course. Building up my financial literacy bag so I can go into my own funding and be the bridge for that. And I also got a book that's coming soon.
That's what's up.
I ain't announced it to nobody, but it's already wrote.
Bro, listen, we got to talk. I got a book too. Yeah, go ahead, though.
And then where I see myself in the next 5 years, I'm 28 right now, so I'll be 33 then. See myself free, first off. I won't be working for nobody else. Credit together. Nice lifestyle, and I'll be influencing other people to do the same thing with their lifestyle. So I will have escaped the rat race of the 40-40-40, working for 40 years.
40 hours.
40 hours, and then living off 40% of your income. I'll be out of that matrix, and I'll be helping other people do the same thing.
Got you. Well, listen, y'all. I am DJ Billionaire. Time is money. Keontè Smith, a.k.a. Tay Out the Mud. Oh, last thing, bro. Let them know where they can follow you at your platforms, all that.
For sure. Follow me at Tay Out the Mud, TaeOutDamudd. At ODM.merch. That's my clothing page. Make sure y'all hit me for any concerns about clothing. And one last thing I want to tell y'all, TPAR. Think, plan, act, review. Think about it, plan it out, act. That's the most important part. Make sure you act on the idea, and then review what's going right and what's going wrong.
There y'all have it. Time is money. We out.
Time is money. And I ain't got time to waste. I ain't trying to be funny.
Yeah, time is money, my baby.
So let me be on my way.
Yeah.
It ain't about money.